They're here. As it turns out, these rocks, look at the size of this thing. These rocks were hurled like projectiles from the ocean, the Pacific Ocean over there, onto the land. The residents along the seafront were being battered by incredible winds. They were being battered by sheet rain that could cut right through you. And then, on top of all that, these projectiles from the ocean were hammering their little villages and their homes all the way along this waterfront. This is Stephen Clark, Calicoan Island, Samar Province, for Channel News Asia. Now Guiuan is actually being seen as quite a model for its disaster plan and for its rehabilitation, which is now beginning to happen extraordinarily quickly for this Typhoon Haiyan disaster. Other places are suffering for much longer. But just as Donna told us, the people need better housing, stronger housing, and they need help to rebuild. Just as the rest of her barangay will also tell you.
We the people of Barangay Haiyan, please help us!
Time and again, my crew and I have been struck by that resilience. Karis explained to me that it's known here as madiscarte. Well, loosely translated, it's the creativity to cope with and resolve a complex problem. And it's that madiscarte spirit that has driven forward the relief efforts so quickly and obliged relief agencies to begin contemplating the next chapter, disaster zone rehabilitation. And this is Stephen Clark for Channel News Asia, Samar Province, Philippines. You know, it's strange. Wherever we go, we see incredible amounts of destruction. But wherever we are, it seems that the holy statues have survived. This is Pagnamitan, and this is the Church of Fatima. It was about 60 years old. And about 100 residents of Pagnamitan, well, they sought sanctuary the night that Typhoon Haiyan struck. And, well, you can see they must have been praying hard that night. We just spoke to one of the residents who was in the church that night, and this is what she told us.
100 katao kami na nandiyan, 18 yung mga nangamatay na bagsakan ng beam, tumaas yung tubig, kaya nag-alisan na kami. Ako, tinamaan din ako. Kaya lang masyadong nakapa ko yung parang maliligtas ako, yung gumapang ako, tas sabay yung ibang mga hindi masyadong naipit naglabasan na rin. Ayun, kaya na-survive kami.
So that night, 18 people lost their lives in Pagnamitan. All around me here are personal effects from the people that came here seeking sanctuary that night. Really, the people we spoke to are devastated about what happened. There's only 500 people in this town, and to lose 18 of them, well, in the church, that's a very big deal indeed. This is Stephen Clark in Pagnamitan, Southeast Samar Province, Philippines, for Channel News Asia. On an assignment like this, there are always many unknowns. And on today's particular assignment, coming here to Ormoc, two of those unknowns were, what are we going to eat and where are we going to sleep? Well, we came to this hotel and we met an amazing family who are indeed taking care of an entire community around the hotel, letting them charge their phones, use their Wi-Fi. It's an amazing story. Take a look. Pongos Hotel in the port city of Ormoc has become a beacon of assistance and refuge to the local community. The owners are allowing anyone who needs to recharge their mobile phones to use the hotel's electrical sockets. Invaluable at a time when communications are bad and people are desperately trying to get in touch with family members and loved ones.
The hotel is like, a refugee center right now, and the family is trying to help everybody as much as we can.
And the local community are very grateful for the chance to keep their phones running in the hope that they can indeed establish contact with their families.
And we are thankful for the management of this hotel that they offer free charging for people like us that actually we don't have electricity right now.
I was scared about all of the news that I'm hearing, but when I got here, this is the best place. This is so much different from what's being reported. This is really the best place.
The thing is, just how long can Pongos Hotel maintain this generosity of spirit?
until we run out of diesel or gasoline for the generators.
But for now, the family cooperative of owners are doing all they can to help their community. At a time when stories tend to emerge about looting and violence, a time when the world is preoccupied with international relief efforts, Ponga's Hotel is a reminder that human spirit can lead to communities helping and supporting themselves at times of great distress. Just look at what they've done for us. This is one of the function rooms in the hotel, and they have brought in mattresses, pillows, blankets for us to take care of one of those unknowns that I mentioned at the beginning. Where are we going to sleep? Tonight, we know. This is Stephen Clark, Leyte Province, Philippines, for Channel News Asia.